Hi. Welcome to channel Educate Yourself. Today episode talking about 10 amazing facts about Valentine's Day. Number 10. Most celebrated holiday. Valentine's Day is celebrated on February 14th each year. It is celebrated in many countries around the world, although it remains a working day in most of them. It is the second most celebrated holiday around the world, second to New Year's Day. Also, Valentine's Day is the second most popular card-giving holiday, only Christmas is more popular. Number 9. 3 Saint Valentines. Throughout history, there have been approximately 8 Saint Valentines. 3 of them had special feast days in their honor. The 2 Saint Valentines who most likely inspired Valentine's Day are Valentine of Terni and Valentine of Rome, though some scholars speculate they are actually one person. In reality, there were actually 3 Saint Valentines. One was a priest, one a bishop, and one little is known about except he was a martyr. The stories of the priests and bishops' martyrdom are so closely related it is difficult to tell which Saint Valentine the holiday is named after. Number 8. Actual Valentines. According to legend, it was Saint Valentine himself who sent the first Valentine in the form of a letter to his jailer's blind daughter with whom he had fallen in love. Just before he was put to death at the hands of King Claudius II for marrying the king's soldiers without the king's permission, he penned a note to his love and signed it, "From your Valentine." Number 7. Romantic Love Day. The day was first associated with romantic love in the circle of Geoffrey Chaucer in the High Middle Ages, when the tradition of courtly love flourished. By the 15th century, it had evolved into an occasion in which lovers expressed their love for each other by presenting flowers, offering confectionery, and sending greeting cards known as Valentines. Number 6. First Valentines. It is believed that a Mount Holyoke College student by the name of Esther Howland created the first lace Valentine in the United States from lace, ribbon, and colorful pictures. She has become known as the mother of the Valentine. Number 5. Valentines Symbol. Valentine's Day symbols that are used today include the heart-shaped outline, doves, and the figure of the winged Cupid. Since the 19th century, handwritten Valentines have given way to mass-produced greeting cards. Red hearts are a ubiquitous Valentine symbol. Red is traditionally associated with the color of blood. At one time, people thought that the heart, which pumps blood, was the part of the body that felt love. In fact, when the Egyptians mummified their dead for burial, they removed every organ but the heart, because they believed the heart was the only part of the body necessary for the trip through eternity. Number 4. True Love Knot. A true love knot, or endless knot of love, was a very popular Valentine in England and the US in the 17th century. As their name implies, these Valentines were drawn as a knot and could be read from any line and still make sense. Number 3. Flying Robin. It was once believed that if a woman saw a flying robin on Valentine's Day, she would end up getting married to a sailor. If a sparrow was the bird she saw, she would end up marrying a man that was poor and live a happy life. If she saw a goldfinch, then she was to marry a man that was a millionaire. One can only wonder who she would marry if she saw a crow. Number 2. Greeting cards. Probably the first greeting cards, handmade Valentines, appeared in the 16th century. As early as 1800, companies began mass-producing cards. Initially, these cards were hand-colored by factory workers. By the early 20th century, even fancy lace and ribbon-strewn cards were created by machine. Number 1. Valentines Gifts. It is estimated that 15% of the women in the United States who receive flowers for Valentine's Day sent them to themselves. There are no figures that tell how many of these women are married, single, or in a relationship. More than 9 million pet owners buy gifts for their pets for Valentine's Day. Now that is what can be called real puppy love. Teachers receive more Valentine cards than anyone else, even children. Americans exchange over 1 billion Valentine's Day cards each year. More than 650 million Valentine cards are exchanged by children from ages 6-10 each year. Most of these cards are bought in the last 6 days leading up to Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching video. Please click subscribe for more. And follow me on Twitter and Facebook.